And welcome to the broadcast. We're going to just take a very few minutes here today and poll the best time for you to be able to have these broadcasts. So, just let me give you a little background if you didn't catch it in the email or the post. Um, the internet provider that I'm using in this area splits their bandwidth among everyone who's signed on in a general area. And I've been testing internet speeds, and Sunday night is just horribly compromised. I guess a lot of people are online streaming and gaming and doing all kinds of things. But I've run the speed tests in the daytime, ran it just a short time ago, and the speed test um, came out normal, the what I'm used to. Uh, but on Sunday night, I didn't have a broadcast Sunday night because I ran that speed test again, and it was just horribly slow. And that creates an awful lot of slowdowns and sync problems between audio and video. And so, what we're going to do right now, in the next 5 minutes or so, is we're going to ask you to sign in and then actually comment on what is your preferred time. And so, the way we're going to do this, I'm checking my numbers right now, and they seem to be doing okay. Okay, maybe a little bit of slowdown, but not much. Nothing like what we were having on Sunday night, that's for sure. So let's think in terms of being able to vote. And the way I would like to do this, I'd like for you to give me your first name, your city, and then we're going to use 3 letters. We're going to divide the week into weekdays. I'll call that business hours. We're going to use weeknights, and we'll just call that evenings. And then we'll do weekends. So I understand there's a little slop there, but we just want to use those 3 designations. And so if you'd be willing to sign in and comment, and even later on, I'm doing this live right now, but I'm very aware that many people have been watching later, not while it was live. And some of that might be due to the fact that their own schedule didn't really allow for a Sunday night broadcast to be a really convenient time. Now, that word convenient in the American culture is a word that there's absolutely no consensus. One person says, do it early in the morning, and somebody else goes, no, 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 not early in the morning, do it in the afternoon. And somebody else says, well, I need the evening after business is over. And somebody else said, weekends was working for me. And so I get the fact that we're not all going to agree, but what I'd kind of like to do is take a little pulse here, a little survey poll, and just find out which one's working best for you. Of course, for now, most of, at least on the Facebook side, maybe not on the YouTube side, but at least on the Facebook side, I've been leaving the broadcasts up for people to be able to catch them later, even if they couldn't see them live. Now, some point down the road, that's going to change. But for right now, if you couldn't see it on Sunday night, you could always wind up catching it whenever it was convenient for you. So here's what I'm going to ask you to do. We're going to do 3 divisions of the week, and I'm going to ask you to vote B for business hours. That means during the day, Monday to Friday. And if we use an afternoon, it's not likely that Friday is going to be the choice. So you're pretty much voting for Monday to Thursday in that sense, all right? And Then if you'd like to see an evening, Monday to Thursday, you'd put an E. And if you want to stay with weekends, even if it can't continue to be Sunday night, would you put a W? So let's be very clear. You're going to vote B, E, or W. Bravo, Echo, or Whiskey. Bravo, business hours. E, evenings. W, weekends. And I will take a look at this over the next day or two. And those of you who are live right now and putting in your input, that is excellent. I appreciate that. And those of you who say, well, I need to vote on this after it's closed, you go right ahead and make your comments, and I will try to pick those up as best I can. So all of that is for you. Hopefully we will be able to get this figured out. But I think I'm looking at a lot fewer slowdown problems if I can go into some other time besides Sunday night. So that's pretty much it. If you have a comment you want to throw at me, you go right ahead right now. And if not, then you can bring up your, let me just check and see here. I need to put on my extra set of reading eyes here. Let's see what I'm getting in the way of comments there. I understand that not everyone can see all of the comments between YouTube and Facebook. Some folks see one, some see another. So it depends on what it depends on which one you're on, what you might be seeing. So I'm just going to pretty much wrap this up because all I'm really doing here is soliciting votes. B, Bravo for business hours. E, Echo for evenings, weekday evenings. And W, Whiskey for weekends, sometime in the weekend, although not likely. Sunday night. All right. Okay, I'm going to sign off now, and thank you very much for participating. Thank you for your comments. Thank you for your votes. Bye-bye.